Welcome to Online Montessori Refresher Program. My name is Miss Charm. For this week, we're going to learn about animal reproduction, the sexual and asexual reproduction. Animal reproduction could be categorized into two. We have asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. So as we go on, we will differentiate what's sexual and why is it different to asexual. So let's start with sexual. Sexual reproduction is the combination of usually a mother or a female and a male or a father to produce an offspring. So let's have here an example. I have here a rooster, that's a father, or the male, and then a hen, that's the female, to produce a chick. So we have we can also have the cows, the dogs, the cats, the mammals or reptiles. Those are sexual if there's a female and a male. Another one example of sexual reproduction is hermaphrodism. You know what is hermaphrodism? Hermaphrodism means one animal can be both a female and a male. One example of that is an earthworm. An earthworm could be a girl and a boy at the same time to produce an offspring. That's sexual. This is an earthworm. Have you seen an earthworm before? Ooh, it moves. So an earthworm is a hermaphrodite. It can be both a female and a male to reproduce. Another method of reproduction is asexual. Asexual reproduction produces offspring that are genetically identical to the parent. So it's just like a clone from their parent. The new offspring is a clone from their parents. So let's have the kinds of asexual reproduction. The first one is fission. Fission are also called binary fission. It occurs in prokaryotic microorganisms and some invertebrates. An organism splits into two to make an offspring. So here is a polyp. So another kind of asexual reproduction is budding. What is budding? Budding is a form of asexual reproduction that results from an outgrowth of a part of a cell. So an example of that is with hydra. What is hydra? A hydra is an organism that lives in water. They're very small and microscopic. So a hydra, how does a hydra reproduce? A hydra will produce an outgrowth. It's like a branch. And this outgrowth, as you can see in this process, will be detached from the original parent cell to form another one. So that's budding. The third one is fragmentation. Fragmentation is very popular in the ocean. Fragmentation is the breaking of the body into two parts with subsequent regeneration. So fragmentation is regeneration. For example, a sea star, if it broke its one leg, that leg will produce another sea star. So that's fragmentation. So as we go on, you have learned the difference between sexual and asexual. Sexual needs to have a separate male and female to produce an offspring, while asexual doesn't need a male or a female. Asexual is like cell division from one big parent organism, and then they produce another one from their self. It's like a clone. So asexual is like a cloning reproduction. Sexual needs a mother and a father to make an offspring. So there we go. We have the methods of reproduction, the asexual and sexual reproduction. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today, and see you next week.